People often attribute a lot to someone's personality and confidence levels based on the amount of eye contact you make. Most people assume that a lack of eye contact means disinterest or shyness, but that's not exactly the full story. It's common for a lot of autistic people to struggle with eye contact, reporting it to be distressing, painful, or simply distracting during conversation. Research confirms that autistic people often tend to make less eye contact, but not every autistic person has the same experience. For myself, I find that eye contact is most distressing, mostly because of the ways people may interpret my eye contact, not necessarily because of the contact itself. I'm very aware of the impact that making strong eye contact can have on someone's emotional state, being linked in different ways to how people interpret how I'm feeling in the moment. It's not always accurate. Whether it's trying to intimidate, flirt, or show that we're listening, or even just have a feeling of connection with others, the amount of ways this communication can go wrong often discourages me from doing it altogether. For that reason, I also find eye contact distracting, and usually find myself looking away when trying to process and listen to what someone's saying to me, which is strangely the opposite thing of what people would expect. Some autistic people develop strategies to help them fake it, like looking at someone's forehead or nose, or by wearing shades. Others may force themselves to make eye contact to fit in with social norms, despite its impact on our comfort levels or our processing during conversation. And don't get me wrong, people with things like social anxiety may experience this too. It just looks a little bit different, with autistic people being less likely to make eye contact in the first place, rather than breaking eye contact once the other person makes it, like with social anxiety. I think the most important part of the eye contact conversation is understanding that it differs from person to person, and being aware that autistic people generally find it difficult. We should respect the different ways that we show attention and be aware of how small judgments around indirect communication can influence how we view others in a social context. That it isn't necessarily a sign of shyness, anxiety, disinterest, or dishonesty. Sometimes it's just a preference that helps people process better within a conversation.